These days we commonly hear a term called high performance computing. Especially in the area of internet and cloud computing, this domain or term has found its abundance. What is high performance computing and what are the motivations for using high performance computing in biological domain is the main objective of this module. I will start from the main objectives or motivations behind using high performance computing for biological data. As we have discussed several times, or because you are of a bioinformatics students, you know that the major concern or the most important issue related to biological data is its size. Size means that it is increasing exponentially in all the different formats. For example, I have just put some examples here, such as I say that US healthcare organizations, which are different organizations, private or public, which are working for healthcare systems, they are having 150 exabytes of data at current times. This 150 exabytes data, it is roughly 150 billion gigabytes of data. From this large amount, you can see that how much is the size of this data. Similarly, we have Kaiser Permanente, which is basically a firm working on biological data. It contains roughly 44 petabytes of data. This 44 petabytes of data is roughly 5,000th time of data which is being held by Library of Congress. Library of Congress is the world's highest or most populated library, which has the most number of books or printed material. From these two figures, we can say that this biological data is enormous in its size. So once this enormous data, if we want to apply different computational methods, then we need techniques beyond current desktop computers or laptop systems. Then what we have from human genome projects, we come across that there are roughly 3 billion nucleotide sequences. So to understand those sequences, annotate or tag those sequences, we need higher computational powers. So what is the solution for solving these problems? That is HPC, which is high performance computing. Now, what is the definition of HPC? So in common terms, we can say that it is basically aggregation of different computers which join together to make one compact computer system which can solve different problems at one time. There are two major classes of this computational power. Number one is grid computing and the other one is cloud computing. What is grid computing now? Grid computing is basically a combination of different computing machines which can be at different locations, and then they are distributed also. So they can take advantage of one and each other computational resources. Similarly, we have cloud resources. Cloud resources are again distributed system, but which are interacting with each other through internet resources. Moving on, when we talk about high performance computing classification, that classification can be done based on memory requirements. Using memory, there can be three different categories, which are distributed memory architectures, shared memory architecture, or hybrid memory architecture. Now what are these three different architectures? I will start from distributed memory architecture, which is shown by this figure. In this figure, if we go into details, what we are showing in that this is basically a high performance computing system in which we have two computers, computer 1 and computer 2. This is computer 1 and this is computer 2. And these computers are connected through a network device, which is interconnection network. Now what we can see from here is that each computer is working as its own. So it has its own local memory here, computer 1, and computer 2 has its memory here. So why it is distributed? Because they are just connecting with each other through some network medium. Their memory and their processing is inside themselves. Then we have shared memory architecture. In shared memory architecture, as the name suggests, our computers will be sharing memory of each other. So which can be seen from figure, which we say that we have processor 1, which is from computer 1, then this processor 2, and then they have the shared memory, which is here. And then this shared memory is being confirmed or being handled through this interconnection network. So this network is responsible for sharing memory between these two processors. So this is basically shared memory architecture. Moving on, we have last thing, which is hybrid memory architecture. Now, as we can see that we have shared memory architecture or distributed memory architecture. To have the best of these two words, we have to perform something which is hybrid in nature, that takes advantages of shared and distributed memory architectures, which is this hybrid memory architecture. So what is the idea behind this one? The idea is that here again all the systems are having their own memory, but their processors can be multiples. So this is computing one device, then this device is computer 2, this one is third, and this is fourth. So there are multiple computers, their memory is connected with the own computers, and then they are processing information or they are performing tasks with the help of this network. So what we conclude that high performance computing is combination of different systems which can be loosely coupled or which can be tightly coupled. Loosely coupled means that they are distinct in nature, that they are present at different geographical positions. Then they can be having shared memory or distributed memory or hybrid memory architectures.